Pokemon Yellow. A game from my childhood that I love, and I'm on this mad quest now to complete every Pokemon game, so I just figured I'd start with this one. Not necessarily going chronologically, but I will for sort of, you'll see. So this game starts out as any other does. You pick your name, and the old man that gives you his balls has forgotten his grandson's name. So I took the opportunity to call it the only name that I care about, being Meg. And we are off. We start our journey. We shrink down first, and off into the bushes to get stopped by the old man that gives us his balls. And he somehow, magically, catches a Pikachu. Not only that, but he catches it in the first Pokeball as well, which is a sight to behold, because when has that ever happened? Only ever Pikachu that ever spawned in that grass. And we once he's finished jabbering, come on Oak, jabber jabber jabber. We walking down to his office. I go and grab the only Pokeball that's available, and Meg comes and punts me out of the way and takes it for herself. So the old man, feeling pity on me, gives me the Pikachu that he just snagged that I'm sure he wanted to keep for himself. When it comes to naming in this game, I really went for the first name that popped into my head when it comes to naming them. So you'll see, and I don't know why I did lowercase after the capital initial letter, but for Pikachu I went for Pekin, because why not, eh? So Meg then wants to battle me, and she gets incredibly lucky in this fight, if you ask me. She totally cheeses it with her Eevee. But what I didn't know is, depending on if you win or lose these fights, it determines what they evolve into. So, critical hit, smack me down, job's a good one, and she thinks she's so great. But she'll learn later that she's not. So into the mart, I pick up the old man's parcel, because he's too old and decrepit to get it himself. So I grab that, I shoot back to the lab, whatever you call it, and give him his parcel. Then Meg comes in, she has to always get a look in, and we both get Pokedex. Up onto the route now, I take Meg on for the second time. Of course Meg wants to fight. Now, this battle I've left in and sped up, because I cheesed the absolute hell out of this fight, and you'll see there's a couple of battles like this, where, because these games are difficult. If you haven't played these games, you've only played the newer games, these games are more difficult than the modern day Pokemon. So you have to add a bit of cheese if you want to do most of these fights, and use stat decreasing moves, which I don't normally ever do. So as you can see, lowering the defenses as much as I can with the Pokemon that I can, until it comes down to Eevee right there, and now my 2-fly for a white boy. I thought it was going to be Pekin actually for a second, but now it's Pekin. And I eventually smash him. Of course, got to use the potion, add that bit of cheese. Keeps lowering my accuracy. But I just keep thunder shocking. And then right here I get down to 1 health, and this is where the cheese comes in, because they either are paralysed, tail whip, or miss, and then I smash it. On to Pewter City with Brock. I did a lot of grinding for this battle actually. And I left this one in again because this was quite a lot of cheese too. I can't remember exactly what happens now. It's been a couple of days since I did this, but I do remember I cheesed this one as well, because it's so difficult in this game when you've got a Pikachu and you've got to go up against rock and ground type Pokemon. But there you go, Geodude's down for the count. He sends out his Onix. Sorry, I've got the burps. I've just had lunch. Totally unprofessional and uncool, but I'm only human, so it is what it is. So yeah, I just keep banging down his. Is it his attack, or I think it's his attack with that move? Growl. Yeah, pretty sure it's his attack. I get down with that one, and Bish Bash Bosh, sending out the Pikachu again. Yeah, and that's another thing. Bind in this game, like you can't move while bind is active. So if they're gonna cheese, I got to cheese too. And you can see Just quick attack is all I've got. But I've loaded his attack so much that I think it was Bide actually he did. And then I managed to get him dead before Bide takes a hold. I think I only blacked out once in this game, and that was with Brock. So I went for the only fossil that matters, and of course it was Lord Dome Fossil, the Lord Kabuto. And then Team Rocket won a fight, and so I smashed them easily enough. Jesse and James blasting off once again, or whatever. It's been a while since I've seen the anime, but they blasting off again. Up now and to the third fight with Meg, and she was obviously it was 50-50 at this point. We were 1 for 1, so we throw down, and you never guess what happens. But you don't have to guess because you're about to find out. I smashed her. Done. Deal. This game, being it was yellow, so it was the third of the trio. I just went for whatever Pokemon I wanted, really. What the hell happened there? A little bit of editing glitch there, I think. Pikachu's confused because we meet a Pokemon and turn him into a human. And then he's surprised. On for Mew now. I did the Mew glitch because I say these like the yellow, emerald, crystal. I'll do whatever Pokemon I want. The other games that I'm going to be playing, I'll do like a Pokemon I've used before or a Nuzlocke. But for these ones, I'll use whatever I want. Smash Misty, went onto the boat, give the captain a rub, and for that, he gave me cut, and then they kicked me off the boat. And my player character, slowly, sadly, watches the boat sail away. Note to self, don't rub captains. Onto the bike shop, got a bike voucher because I actually went the wrong way forgetting about this gym, and figured while I was there, I'll grab the bike because it makes life so much easier in these games. This is another battle I left in because again I kind of cheesed this one as well, which you will see. Again, I don't remember, but I know I left it in because I cheesed it. Oh, I think I got down to 1 HP maybe. Let's see. Pretty sure. I paralysed him. And yeah, 1 Thunderbolt got me down to 9. So then I just kept chipping away, and then I kept the paralysing, kept taking a hold, and smashed him down at 9 HP. I skipped I went through the cave, and then into the basement, smashed the Rocket, smashed the Giovanni, and then smashed the following gym leader. Boom. She done, dusted, done deal. By Erica. Give me that rainbow badge and get out of here. Onto the Pokemon Tower. Met Meg again. And smashed her. Easy as that. Done deal. Give me that money and get out of here. Found a ghost. Turned out it wasn't a ghost. Turned out it was actually a Marowak. And used Bud. And smashed him. Because Bud don't play no games. Team Rocket was there again waiting for me. Of course. And smashed them as well. Everybody getting smashed. Up in here. Onto the little Pokemon dojo. I got the only Pokemon that matters. Bruce Lee. And took him with me on my journey. Back into the Sylph Tower. Wherever the hell it is. Found Meg again. And smashed her again. Bye bye Meg. See ya sucker. Picked up the Lapras here too because that Lapras is badass. Smashed Giovanni once again. For the second time. And onto Sabrina. Psychic Gym, smashed her as well. Static Snorlax, that's the tongue twister. Static Snorlax, I didn't even catch him. I figured I won't use him on my team. Smashed him as well. Critical hit, Bubble Beam. Bye bye. Onto the Safari Zone. I got a little bit lost here actually, so I cut that all out. But got the TMs, got the gold teeth. Happy days. Onto what's his fate? Koga. That's the one. Koga Gym, smashed him as well. Over the water. Into the cave, normal Pokeball. I wasn't even going to get Articuno, but I figured, well, I'm here, I don't want to come back. No, it's a Great Ball. Don't want to come back. Got him in a Great Ball, which for this game is incredible. And all the balls kept missing for ages, which actually is a feature I wish they bring back. Into the Pokemon Mansion, got a secret key, and I'm at 16 hours 34 by this time. Got out of there, and on to Blaine's gym. They give you a little quiz, and I purposely got every one of them wrong because it's good for grinding, getting that level up, boy. Smash Blaine, see you, Baldy, bye bye. Over the water again, and on to the final gym, 8 of 8. And would you know it? It's your boy, Giovanni again. But before that, nipped in, seen Mum. She didn't go a crap about me. She just cared about their Pokemon, which is so like real life. Onto the gym now, which I mentioned preemptively. Into the battle with Giovanni and smashed him. Bud is a beast. Give me that Earth badge. Back on to where we had our second battle now with Meg. And what's cool about this battle is we started out with a Pikachu and an Eevee. We now have a Pikachu and a Vaporeon. And I finished this battle just as how it started. Pikachu versus Eevee. Just kidding. I actually sent out Bud. Bud smashed him instead. Bud is beast. Bud is life. Venusaur for the win. The worst unloved starter. Through the gates now, handed in my Boulder badge, handed in my Earth badge, and I was on to Victory Cave. Smashed Victory Cave went out like the back of my hand at this point. Although surprisingly there was a few things that threw me off about this game that I didn't remember. There's a Moltres in there. Grabbed Moltres, Ultra Boy, ba-boom. Got that boy. And then we all know what comes next if you've played any Pokemon game. They're all pretty much the same thing. Onto the Elite Four. With, Laurel, whatever. Smashed her. No worries. Bye bye. She tells me to go on ahead, which I do, and meet Bruno. And would you believe it? You're never gonna believe it. But I smashed him as well. Bye bye, Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. Not no more because I smashed him. On to Agatha. Good old Oak's buddy, Oak's friend, Oak's pal. Smashed her. Sorry, Oak. I smashed her after you, but I smashed all the same. Just kidding. I think he's got higher standards than Agatha. The man that gives me the parcel. Give him the parcel. Gives us the Pokedex. He's got better standards than to go for ugly old Agatha. He likes my mum, I think. Lance, Dragon Dude. I'm so glad I had Lapras here because it makes light work of dragons with that ice type in. Bye bye, Lance. And on to the final battle now with Meg for the last time. And what is cool about this battle is we finished out how we started. Pikachu versus Eevee. Just kidding. It was Bud. Bud for the win. Bud is life. Taking that super effective hit like a champion and smashing Vaporeon, smashing Meg for the final time. And she cannot believe I beat her at her best. She is the best and I would never beat her. But this is Pokemon. So here's my Hall of Fame then. I got Nidoking and Arcanine and Pikachu. Pikachu I probably used the least in this game, to be honest. Lapras, the boy. Bud, the MVP. And of course my boy Mew, who also smashed the whole game. I wouldn't have done what I did about him. 19 hours, 59 minutes, with 30k in the bank. Not bad. Oak reckons I need more Pokemon, catch more species. On to my boy, my favourite, the champion, the best in the world, Mewtwo. And of course, because I had a Mew that I've called Mewtwo, LOL, I caught that Mewtwo. I did get rid of Master Ball, I did try a different ball, but it's just really grinding long and it was getting late and I really wanted to go to bed and finish up the game. So I grabbed myself a Mewtwo, and did I leave it in there? I called it Mew. Mew, LOL. Complete the full circle. So I did it a little bit backwards, but there was one Pokemon left to get. I should have done Mewtwo last. On to Zapdos, and just Ultra Balled him. He actually was probably the most difficult one out of all of them, even though I caught him in an Ultra Ball, and I think he's the lowest level. Maybe they're all the same level. I don't know. But that was Pokemon Yellow. I went to see my mum again. She still didn't give a shit, but she arrested me up. and I finished out the game where I started it in my bedroom, but this time with my Pikachu and my friends along the way. 20 hours, 29 minutes, all in all not bad.